Okay, so everyone's been buzzing about this KSI Logan Paul rematch. Right?
Yeah.
We had to get to the bottom of it.
Yeah.
What was the hype all about? What actually went down? Why is everyone talking about it? So we did a serious deep dive on this one.
Absolutely.
Went through all the articles, the breakdowns. And let me tell you, this is more than just some YouTube beef, This is like, I think it says something about boxing as a whole.
What really struck me, I think, right off the bat is just the scale of this thing.
Yeah.
This wasn't like some little club fight,
No,
They're at the Staples Center.
no way.
The Staples Center. Like, that's a statement right there, It shows you, like, how big, how mainstream this whole influencer boxing thing has gotten.
The Staples Center. That is, it's like the holy grail of venues.
It is.
Like, you made it if you're fighting at the Staples Center.
Yeah.
And, going through these articles, I was really surprised to see how much both these guys have actually, like, improved,
Yeah.
since their first fight.
They've put in the work. Like, you can tell they've been trained, they've been taking it seriously.
Yeah.
But it was cool to see how their styles kind of clash, too, You got KSI with that real aggressive style, that forward pressure, always looking to land that big overhand, right?
Oh, man, those overhead rights sounded brutal.
Yeah.
Like, just reading the descriptions, I was like, woo.
Yeah.
Like, was he just going for broke, or is there some, like, strategy behind those power punches?
Well, I mean, I think it's a bit of both, right? KSI has that natural aggression, but you can tell he was trying to set those shots up, too.
Right.
Trying to capitalize on Logan Paul's, like, more measured approach. Logan Paul, on the other hand, was working a lot behind his jab, Trying to use that reach advantage and pick his spots for those uppercuts.
So, like, a classic boxer-puncher matchup.
Yeah, exactly.
Had to make for some pretty exciting moments, right?
Yeah.
What were some of the highlights?
Oh, man, there were a ton of back-and-forth exchanges, some
Yeah.
real nail-biters. But what's in everyone's mind, I think, is that two-point deduction Logan Paul got.
Oh, yeah. I read about that. Why did he dock those points?
It was for an illegal punch he threw after knocking KSI down, which is a huge no-no in boxing.
Yeah.
Super dangerous. And it became a huge deal because the fight ended in a split decision.
Oh.
Meaning those 2 points could have, like, totally flipped the outcome, you know?
Oh, I know.
And it's led to a ton of debate about the judging. Like, was it the right call? Was it consistent?
Yeah.
It definitely added fuel to the whole controversy.
That must have been so frustrating for Logan Paul. And I can't imagine the pressure both these guys are under.
Yeah.
Like millions of people watching, analyzing your every move.
I know, right?
That's got to mess with your head.
Oh, yeah. The sources I read really highlighted that whole mental aspect of this fight. It's not just about physical skill anymore. It's about, like, controlling your nerves, staying focused under crazy pressure.
Right.
And when the stakes are this high, I think those mental factors can really make or break you.
For sure. It makes you wonder how they prepare for that. You know? Like, how do you even train for that kind of scrutiny?
It's a whole other level of mental toughness. And I think that's one of the things that sets influencer boxing apart.
Right.
It's not just the fight itself, it's the whole online persona, the drama, the buildup.
Spectacle.
Exactly. A whole spectacle.
And that spectacle is what's really changing the game, isn't it? Like all the sources we're talking about, the cultural impact of this fight.
Totally.
Social media stars are breaking into traditional sports, and it's shaking things up.
It's forcing the whole boxing world to take notice. You got these massive online fan bases who are suddenly becoming boxing fans.
Right.
It's a whole new audience, and that's a big deal for promoters, sponsors, everyone.
So we've got these two guys who are evolving as boxers.
Yeah.
There's controversy, there's insane pressure, and this huge cultural shift happening. It makes you wonder, like, what's next?
Well, I think one thing's for sure.
Yeah.
Influencer boxing is here to stay.
It's not going anywhere.
Nope. And if this is the level we're already seeing, the skill, the spectacle,
Yeah.
I can't wait to see what the future holds.
If these guys can go from, like, making YouTube videos to legitimate boxers,
Right.
does that mean, like, anyone with a big enough following can step into the ring?
I mean, it's definitely a challenge to traditional boxing. It'll be really interesting to see how the sport adapts, you know?
Yeah. It's going to be fascinating to watch this whole thing unfold.
Absolutely.
Well, on that note, I think we've done our deep dive. Thanks for listening, everybody.
Thanks for having me.
See you next time.
See ya.